Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Turtlecast, the first Turtlecast of 2024. And some bad news, today I'm not doing member hangout, as probably noticed I wasn't uploading for last 2 days. I catch some cold and my nose is still kind of stuck, so I decided to give myself a little bit of a break. So today I'm only doing my Turtlecast. And I generally feel already better, but not full. So that's warm tea today for me with lemon and some honey. So I'm recovering, and after Turtlecast I'm going back for a rest, and I'm wearing my turtle hoodie to stay warm. So that's my plan. And tomorrow hopefully I will be 100% and I can do a proper 3 hours of a live stream to play with all of you. But we'll see. Hopefully it will be okay tomorrow. Tea with honey and lemon always works. So I think it will be good. And now welcome everyone in the chat. I will read some of the names. I don't know if all of them. There is a lot of you today. So welcome Daniel, Michael Jackson I guess, Monkey Nuts, Serg Dobza, I'm Peaceful Gamer, Kevin W, Turkey Maker, Spiteful Angel, Warlock, Anyway, Adefion Jack, RHPS 4711, Tracy McKenna, Marley Man, 5 Note Wunder, B Oni, Suika, Lazy Ghostly, Beyond Strength, Samantha, Frin, T-Dog, Wolfric, and a lot of more. Okay, welcome. Oh, and our mod, Mr. Nimbus, our Discord mode and YouTube mode is in here. So, welcome. Be careful there in the chat. The mod is watching. And yeah, so 2024, let me quickly check, as I didn't yet. Did anything appear on follow.com or not? I'm pretty sure devs are still on the Christmas holiday. The last article, Atomic Shop. So yeah, they are still on the Christmas holiday. I would expect any news whatsoever next week from any like new news. We'll see. Oh, and one question to everyone that can have any insight about Mysterious Stranger. It's quite often bugging out and not appearing at all. Do you know possibly how to make it appear? The workaround for the bug, so when the perk triggers, Mysterious Stranger actually appears? If you know, let me know, as I'm basically done with my the Dragonborn build. That's ironic name because it's just a build that's using a dragon, that's a weapon, that's a rifle. So not really a Dragonborn like from Skyrim, but because the weapon is called Dragon, I will call it Dragonborn. And this build will be uploaded soon, maybe early next week or maybe even Sunday. I will see how I will do with that. But I would really love to use it with Mysterious Stranger, and I have no luck. I can trigger this perk like almost all the time, but Mysterious Stranger rarely ever appears, which is a big downside. I don't like that. I would like to use it. Like, this is such a cool perk, and I don't know how to make it work. I was trying a lot. I will keep trying, but I don't know if I will be able to find a workaround. Okay, so now I'm heading to your questions in Discord. Hopefully I can answer them. And if anyone will have answer to my question, post a comment under this live stream. If you know anything, post a comment. I will appreciate that. That's the one thing I cannot crack. Okay, where did I stop? I think what is today? 5th. So that's probably new. Okay. There is not too many questions, but maybe that is good, as there was a holiday break. So everyone was taking their time, partying, most likely, or drinking, or eating and drinking. Depends what you do. Now, first is, what is the worst weapon in the game, and can Turtle Labs make a build for it? The worst weapon? The paddle. It doesn't do damage, doesn't do anything. So that's the worst weapon. And can I make a build for it? Probably not possible, unless you don't want to kill any enemy above level 1. Then perhaps even worst melee, worst rifle, and worst heavy build, just for our entertainment. I don't know if that's needed, like intentionally making the worst build. I don't know. Just for gigs and giggles. Maybe that could be an idea, the worst possible build to... Yeah, we'll give you a spoiler. That may be a good idea for 1st of April. Post the build like that. So a little bit time, but yeah, 1st of April, that could be possibly a good idea for this build. And spec it for the least possible damage with the worst weapon. Cohen Spirit Walker. Where do you get Gauss? Oh, the thing that's supposed to be Gauss shotgun prime receiver. And yeah, you get it from Settlers, but you need max out reputation if I'm not mistaken. Sam. There's a Samuel. It's actually not Sam, it's Samuel. Where are the missing letters? That's not Sam. I'm pretty sure Sam is different name than Samuel. Are those two names, or Sam and Samuel is one and the same? I'm pretty sure those are two names, different ones. Am I mistaken? I could be. I don't know. Riolo. I would love to have a paddle bolt build. Yeah, that's the worst weapon. There are some hacked mods for the paddle ball, so some people are running around with like Nuka Quantum paddle balls that can do a little bit better in that case scenario, but those mods are not available in the game. Then Frin. Hey Turtle, can you make a video showcasing all the types of alcohol? What are the benefits of each? What is unique about them? Which ones have hidden effects, like Nuka-Cola Dark? What counts as alcohol? What cards affect them? Where to get them? Which can be crafted? The looks? The sound effects, and so on, perhaps? You can do a bunch of videos on the topic, since there are so many of them. There is a lot of them, but to be honest, probably not a bunch of videos, as most of them barely do anything, and are very similar to each other, so I cannot do a bunch of videos, but maybe one showcasing how all of them work. There are some cool, unique ones, but not many. Not many are unique. And the more unique ones are super hard to craft. So that's possibly a problem. Unless someone will provide you to all type of alcohols. Should probably place an order. And see what will happen. There is a delivery service in the Wasteland. I do actually have it on the Discord. Buffs and Brew. So if you join this one, I did join recently. I'm curious if they offer... I never used this service yet. Buffs and Brew, it's just you order and you pay in resources, caps or flaxes, depend what they want. And they order any food you like. They handle all the crafting and gathering of ingredients and deliver the ready product. That's Buff and Brews. They recently added PC. They were on consoles. So that's that. I can drop you an invite link if you want in the chat. Maybe I will use that and just see if they can provide every single alcohol. Multiple bottles. And then make a video about like 3 bottles of each. Or maybe 5 so I can test them a little. And then showcase too. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. So that's a Discord. All right. I will give you a link if you are interested. The communities of Fallout are really cool. I know they are on Facebook too. I'm not really using Facebook too much, but you can find them. If you even just type the name, you'll find them. That's a Discord for Buffs and Brews. I'm posting it. Wait, how do I spell it so I don't make a mistake? They spell normally. Buffs. Oh, just N, not end brew. Buffs. This cup. Okay. Buffs and brew. Here it is. I will pin it. Come on, pin. Oh, what's going on with you, chat? Okay. Doesn't want to pin itself. I will try again. Anyway, that's the Discord. That's a really cool idea. I always found it really cool. And now since they added PC, I will need to use it. I will need to use this service. Let's see how long it takes. If they deliver, I don't think I would have any problem with payments. I have all type of scrap and fluxes in high quantities, so I can pay whatever the price is. And to be honest, just getting it over crafting all those alcohols, that's a lot of time saving if they can do that. We'll see. And doesn't let me pin it. Did you do something and I cannot pin a link? Why I cannot pin it? I have an option to pin every other message. I cannot pin my own message. Mr. Nimbus, can you try to copy and paste my message? Will I be able to pin yours? I don't know why. I was always able to pin my message. This one I cannot. The option does not appear. This is odd. I probably should read those monthly newsletters from YouTube, what they changed and updated, but who has the patience for that? They update the terms of service every month, like monthly updates. But reading that, come on. Let's be honest, who's reading that? Oh, I can pin message, paste it. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Nimbus. I don't know why I cannot pin my own message. This is really odd. I will try to figure that out later. Anyway, I answered those questions. If you have any more questions, I'm now finally in the chat, so checking up with you. And about Sam, Tracy is saying that Sam is short for Samuel, so the name Sam do not exist. It's only Samuel shortened to Sam. Okay, so I was under the impression there were two different names, and I was wrong. But I will accept it. So Sam it is then. Oh, I know about the item merging in camps, and yes, merging clean toilet with a chair is the most popular one, I need to say. That makes a usable toilet. Sit on the toilet. Bethesda do not let you do that, but people figure out a way around to sit on a toilet after all. I'm happy, Polly Paul, that you managed to catch us live. Welcome. I do hope it will be awesome year for Fallout Universe. It does look very promising. So far, from all announcements from Bethesda, 2024 is supposed to be the best year for Fallout franchise overall yet, since the Fallout was first time released. As we are getting expansion for Fallout 76, we are getting multiple updates, and we are getting a TV show for Fallout, and Fallout never had a TV show before. You want my boss banner? I'm pretty sure Bethesda is still selling that. That's official Bethesda merch. I'm pretty sure you cannot do it yourself without infringement on copyrights. Copying the boss banner is probably not allowed, so that's official Bethesda merch. You're saving caps for decent weapons to buy. Oh, that's decent. Decent, definitely you can buy for caps. The perfect ones, you cannot. And you will need, Stinga, you will need to say more. What kind of build you are looking for? If I would to recommend you a weapon, I would need to know. Otherwise, I can recommend to always get a vampire chainsaw, no matter your build. Some can be short for Samantha as well. That's cheating. Some cannot be for Samantha and Samuel. That's too confusing. Okay, that's a step too far. What's the best heavy weapon for early? The final word. So that's from Beckett. That's a 50 cal from Beckett. You can get it as almost perfect legendary by completing Beckett questline. Just don't do it before level 50. You want this weapon at level 50, max out. But you can use non-legendary 50 cal and it will be fine before level 50. I would not recommend to go after any specific legendary before you are level 50, as you want to max out weapons. So they will not be outdated in couple hours. Buffs and Brews is mainly the place to talk about in-game food and order some. But if you are looking for community, in description that should be Turtle Army Discord. You can hang out with people there and team up for nukes. Pretty much like we have overall followed community on Turtle Army Discord. So everything from trading to teaming up to just chatting. So I would recommend that over Buffs and Brews. Buffs and Brews is, as name suggests, for buffs and brews. Yeah, and Fallout 4 supposed to get a next-gen update, but still we don't know the date. It's supposed to get it for a while, but it was delayed. I'm expecting amount of work required on Starfield, delayed Fallout 4 next-gen. For low level, indeed, melee with chainsaw is the best way to go. You need to know a little bit basics, how to increase its damage, but it's not hard, and I have a guide for that. So after you mod your chainsaw and you add your strength, increase your strength a little bit, you're good. The map extension, was it southeast? I'm not sure now. I forgot. South something, for sure. We don't have a date yet, so we need to wait for this one. I would expect it to be summer after the TV show, but we'll see. You cannot buy Union Power armor from vendor. How do you buy it from vendor? You need to buy plans with stamps, not the armor. I don't know if Bethesda will ever fix Gauss weapon reload glitch, but if you are using a Gauss shotgun and that's where you are experiencing the glitch, just shoot under until it reloads itself. That always works. You shouldn't have problem with ammo, so you'll be fine. That's my solution usually. Just unload all 8 bullets, and it will reload, and there will be no bug. Oh, yes, about Scout Armor Mask. It was counting as part of a set, but they changed it in the last patch. So Scout Armor Mask, it's only cosmetic now. It no longer counts as piece of Scout Armor. Turrets disappearing from the camp, it's unfortunately a known bug that was reported. Usually how to recover them, you need to store a piece of your camp that the turret was located on top of. If turret disappear, let's say it was on the roof, you would need to scrap or store the piece of the roof that turret was on, and then it will appear in stored items in your camp menu. That at least the one workaround I know. I don't know about any other. If it will not appear, then I don't know about this bug. Then must be a new one. The bigger problem is if you don't remember where you placed it, then that can be a struggle. Is chainsaw better than auto axe? It is not. It is slightly better for early game, as fully modded chainsaw without a build is doing more damage than fully modded auto axe without a build. And early game, it's unlikely that you will have your build together, so chainsaw will be stronger. But then after you spec for melee, because auto axe base damage is higher, it will overtake the chainsaw. That hoodie fits me well, thank you. The reason I'm wearing it today is because I catch a cold 3 days ago and I still didn't fully recover. But thank you. And that's my merch hoodie. That's May the Shell Be With You hoodie. And yes, you cannot get auto axe early in the game. You absolutely can get a chainsaw. Broke noob, good one. Silencer for auto axe. No, that would be too ridiculously OP. Auto axe is already super powerful. If that would be a stealth weapon, this is insane. Oh, the freezer from Crater? I did a video about it. It's in my camp trinity. So one of 3 most important items for your camp is the freezer from the Crater. It was previously on the scoreboard. Now it's available with gold bullion from the Crater, and you absolutely need it. What? Spiteful Edger who fast traveled to Nuka World on tour and crafting workbenches didn't spawn? That must have been hilarious when you appeared there and there was nothing. That must have been hilarious. We had the bags. Oh, Enzyme, thank you a lot for $10. Appreciate that. And the message is, I just joined the Turtle Army Discord. Look forward to dropping nukes with all of you. Awesome. Thank you a lot for $10. And yeah, use the chat there. Try to team up. Try to say on the general chat sometimes that you will be dropping nukes. People will probably join you. Even if they don't plan to drop nukes themselves, but you will find people that are nuking as well. Every time I'm streaming, there is at least 2 to 3 nuke runners appearing and dropping nukes. So I recently went very lazy, and I'm rarely dropping nukes myself because there are always people dropping them. So I don't need to go to silo. But if not, then I would drop them myself more. So that's true. If there would be no one dropping nukes, I would be dropping them. Oh, what? Jeremy, really? They fixed the toilet seats at Nuka World on tour? Wow, that was... that was... This bug was since the Nuka World on tour was added. And if you don't know what the bug was, the seats, the toilet seats were like on reverse. So like the back up front, I don't know. You know what the toilet seat is? It was like rotated. I don't know how to show it on the camera. I hope you get it. If you were there, you know. If you never check those toys at Nuka World on Tour, you don't know. But Jeremy is saying they fixed them. That's something unexpected. It's definitely not a high priority bug. It never was. It was a small visual bug, but it was hilarious. Jules is asking if both pair cards for repair benefits with auto axe are needed. I mean, not necessarily needed, but definitely synergize very well if you have both. And I'm pretty sure I have a video comparing exactly the result. Do I? I think I didn't upload it. I don't know how I named it. I know I did the video. I cannot see it now. I need to work on my video naming. Sometimes I cannot Google them myself by typing. And that's bad. That means I titled them wrong. I should be able to easily find them. But I titled some of my videos wrong. And then I cannot find them. That's a problem. I'm pretty sure I did it. And compare all the perks related to reduction in damage taken by a weapon, the melee weapon. I cannot see it. When did I'm pretty sure I did it. Where was that? I'm uploading too many videos. Then I cannot find back some of them. But I will be uploading even more as I need to refresh some of my guides. So there will be even more videos coming for 2024. I need to refresh a lot of guides. A TV show will be dropping. And when TV show will drop, there will be so many new players. And they will need those guides. So I do plan to do those. I don't know if I have it here. But definitely those perks work together. So if you need to know that those perks do work together. Do you need both? For most part, probably not. Definitely you want, if you can, max out Makeshift Warrior. Two-shot faster fire rate Cryolator. It's an amazing weapon. It's an amazing weapon. Check out my Snowmaster build. You will see how nice it is. Yeah, recently there is this problem with missing camp items and with missing plans and recipes that we learned in the past, and somehow those are not available. It was not like that. I don't know if they added too many or what has exactly happened, that the old ones started to disappear. Or is it unrelated? I don't really know. Oh, and as we are working on your 500 stamps to get auto axe. You will get there. Just keep speed running the new expedition. And you will get there in no time. Oh, Jerry, I never heard about this glitch. Expedition leader not waking up at the end of the expedition? Usually what you can do, if you restart the game, or if you can quit and rejoin expedition, it fixes most of the bugs. But I never heard about this one. Never happened to me. I was always able to run to the chopper after waking up. I never got stuck. I think once I had a problem that I couldn't talk with Mother Charlotte at the end. So I couldn't talk, so I needed to restart and run back in to talk with her. So that happened once for me, but I never heard about this bug. How common is it for you? So I ran probably like 100 expeditions, and it didn't happen. Okay, maybe not hundreds of expeditions, but a lot of expeditions, and it didn't happen to me. Do I think we'll get a new vault rate? Vault rate as actual vault rate? I don't think so. Personally, I will predict no. I would love it. I don't think we'll get it. They're a faster dirty water dispenser. All of them are fast if you know how to cheat them. You just drink first, and when the drinking animation starts, you spam collect button. Not perfect, but you can use it to get it really fast. I think it works best with the well, as well has very slow drinking animation, so you can start drinking animation and then gather a lot of water before animation is done. Like, during the drinking animation, it lets you gather without waiting. So you need to start animation by drinking. You can get the disease, that's a side effect from drinking water like that, but yeah, you have symptomatic in your camp, nothing that you cannot handle. Oh, they definitely need to add a search function in the build menu. I'm always struggling to find something I want to build. And even if I know the name, I cannot find it because there is no search functionality. They should be just a simple search and you start typing and let's say it slowly shrinks amount of items shown to those that starts with the letters you type. So you type like 3 to 4 first letters and it should show you much smaller list of camp items that start with those. That would work even for consoles. I know it's harder to type on consoles, but 3 to 4 letters, it's not so hard. There is no cap. There is cap on stamps, but on total stamps, not for how many you can get. Total stamps, I think it's 5k, so it's unlikely you will hit it anytime soon. And the chair I have, that's from Noble Chairs. Not cheap, but they do gaming chairs. I think they are in UK and USA. Definitely in UK because I'm here and I have a chair. Oh, Jared, the bug is happening for you once every 4 times. That's bad. I'm curious what can be causing it, as it never happened to me. The best legendary effect for Gatling lasers, and Gatling plasma. It's still unchanged. It will be like bloodied or anti-armor and faster fire rate. So those remain the same. Yes, my family is very good. Thank you, Kevin. If that was to me. Unless you were answering to someone else. I don't know. Could miss the context. And by my family, I mean my parents and my little one. And my brother is fine too. I know that you can heal with Enclave Flamer. Currently, you can heal with every weapon, and we are talking about Friendly Fire, that does fire damage. So that was greatly upgraded, the Friendly Fire by Bethesda. Oh, Jahim666, thank you a lot for joining Turtle's army, so welcome, and may the shell be with you. Thank you, Jahim. Yeah, the camp building and where the things are doesn't make much sense for me either. Like the big walls that I'm using are a floor decor, the Western style walls, like those big ones that I use at my workshops. This is a floor decor. Who would think? About audio bugs in Fallout, I recently, couple times experienced the bug that cut out all the sound for me and my teammates when I was using Nuka grenades. So I eased out recently on Nuka grenade usage. It was causing this bug too often. Don't know if you ever had it. Like you toss a Nuka grenade, it blew, it's louder sound than supposed to be, and silence. Then there is no sound at all after that. The most fun weapon, in my opinion, the fun category. So I would need to give it to missile launcher with targeting computer. Taking down those Scourge Beasts with homing missile is definitely the most fun thing I was doing in this game with weapon category. I had a lot of fun with that. Second place I will give to Nuka launcher, as you can be a living artillery. I have a Rainmaker build that I did with that, so you can be firing up and then grenades drop. I even killed Titan this way. That was the least efficient way of getting on the Titan, but the most fun. The rewards slightly vary. There are 3 main bosses in the game, and for example, about the Titan, the flags will be random, but the amount will be always the same. The improved Reaper kit will be always fixed, but you have a random plan and a random fixed weapon from, I think, 2 that you can get. You can get Broadsider or Baseball Bat, or nothing. Can you unlock Enclave Plasma Gun Prime by scrapping? No. All plans for prime capacitors, prime receivers, and so on are either purchased from a special vendor, like a gold bullion vendor, or drop from Scourge Beast and Scourge Beast Queen. So, no. And Scourge Beast Queen is like guaranteed to drop one plan until you have them all. The good 50 cal, almost every 50 cal is good, but generally, blooded or anti-armor with faster fire rate or explosive will be great. I don't know what happened with pets for camps. Bethesda announced it and then silence in the topic, so I don't think we are getting pets yet. There was nothing said about camp pets. Quad explosive for 50 cal? I don't think you need quad for 50 cal, but if it's just for tagging, why not? Explosive guns do break more often. Two-shot explosive guns break the faster. And the reason is that the gun condition is deducted per hit. So your bullet counts as a hit, your explosion counts as a hit. So there are 2 hits per shot. If it's two-shot explosive, so you have 2 hits from a bullet, you have 2 hits from 2 explosions, so that's 4. And another bad news. If there is more than 1 enemy per hit, counts for every enemy hit by explosion. So let's say you are targeting crowd of enemies. Let's say there is 5 of them with 2-shot explosive 50 cal. So initial impact will be 4 hits, but there is 5 enemies, so 4 additional enemies with 2 explosions, it's that additional 8 hits. So you end up with 12 hits counted against your weapon condition per shot. So that's how it works. This is why explosive weapons break much, much faster than regular. And that applies to launchers too. Sometimes with launchers, it's better to don't hit the enemy, so you save on initial hit that does 1 damage, and only hit them with explosion. Plasma caster anti-armor, plus 25 damage while SPD. What is short for SPD for? Is it damage while aiming? Generally, anti-armor is really good for Plasma caster. For the second star, I'm a strong advocate of 50% extra VATS hit chance, as Plasma caster is amazing VATS sniper with this effect. Yep, feel free to copy any of my builds, and I'm happy that you like them, Jahim. They're all good and all different. Sometimes not as different as other. Like I'm working now on this Dragonborn, so that's much more different as it's Black Powder build. I think everyone on PlayStation is having crash issues. At least that's what I heard. Do I think regular shotguns need a buff? Absolutely. Those are terribly weak. The regular shotguns are way behind. Only good early game. Yeah, I was asking about option to remove the flash from explosions on public test server a lot. Bethesda didn't do it yet, so I don't know. But they did one. They removed the shake. It was much more annoying before this patch, as in the past, you were not only blinded by auto grenade launcher used around you, but as well your screen was shaking like crazy. Now you are still blinded, but your screen is not shaking, so that's an improvement. Okay, you are going for bloodied build with unyielding and VATS. You have anti-armor fixers, you switch to bloodied? No. Anti-armor fixer, I still need to do a video comparison, but anti-armor fixer currently works with perforating magazine additively, giving you 90% armor penetration, which free up your perk, like you don't need Tankilla. That's a huge benefit. And it does crazy damage. I'm not sure if more than Blooded. I will need to revisit it for the 2024. That's on my list. The most useful ally to use in camp. You want to rotate them. That's another topic I need to cover in quick video. How to quickly rotate them, as I managed to do a contraption, or however you call it, in my camp that works, so allies really struggle to use their workstation. That's the biggest problem with swapping them. You cannot if they are using the workstation. So I made it so they basically cannot. And now I think I answer all those questions. So for today, that will be everything. But I hope I will be back tomorrow for a regular stream. I need to work on something to unstuck my nose, as it's... I don't know if you can hear it, but my voice probably sounds a little bit different as my nose is stuck, and I don't like it. It's not as comfortable to talk when you feel like your nose is stuck inside. I need to unstuck it. I will be working on that for tomorrow. And then we'll be streaming at 6 p.m. as always. And that being said, thank you very much, everyone, and see you tomorrow. Tattoo out. Have a good one. Bye. Bye, everyone.